Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Rising Info Live here at Rise Up Creatives. You are joining me for episode 2, and tonight we're going to be talking about one word and one formula. If you are new to our space, we are doing the Rising Info Live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. And our heart here, our objective is to bring in the latest informations in the digital space and in the world so that you can get it connected with what you do presently in your space, in your timeline, that you can connect as well in what you do as a creator, as a publisher, as someone who circulate informations and content both in the digital space and maybe in the print media and maybe in the space like your office, like your church. Wherever you are, our heart here as right at Rise Up Creatives is to provide you with a platform where you can rise up, be creative in your content creation. And why is that so? It's because right now with the global change in the way we do things, when everybody is moving to the digital space, as the digitization space and era is moving so fast, heightened by the pandemic, many people are lost. And tonight, our conversation in circle around the rising information on the massive, the global, and what they say, the greatest resignation. Let me know in your chat box right now if you are joining me live. Let me know in the chat box if you know at least one individual, one person who've resigned from work, who've been out of work because of countless of reasons during this pandemic. How many of you encountered one person, or maybe that's you, okay, who resigned from work, who quit the workforce during this time of pandemic? Let me know in the chat box, okay, if you know at least one person, so that I know that this conversations tonight is connecting with you. It is important for us to see many people are conversing, and globally people are reacting to that, and they will give you a lot of reasons why people would quit, people are resigning and all. But the truth is, we are going through a season, we are going through a season in history where there is so much massive and what they call the greatest resignation of all time. So I don't know about you, but I one person that I believe this is the right time, the perfect time for us to rise up and do what we are called to do. Here at Rise Up Creatives, our heart here is not just to provide you with one social media platform where you can create. Yes, we said we are, okay, the launch pad for the 21st content creators. But more than that, our heart is to provide a cocoon, a social cocoon, a social digital cocoon where we can nurture you as a creator in your respective space. You don't have to come into our space physically, okay? But we can nurture you right where you are, because there is this digital cocoon where we can help you become creative. And if you are already a creative person right now and you are already creating, one thing that we want to help you here at Rise Up Creatives is for your content to be not just engaging, but allows you to grow your business. How many of you here in the chat box? Like, let me know in the chat box. How many you here joining me live, or maybe you're watching this on a replay? Thank you so much. How many of you here is an entrepreneur, a business owner, okay? Or you are one person doing a side hustle. You are doing some part-time work. You are one person who is also in the service industry. You are getting clients. You look for clients, okay? And you are also in social media. Definitely you're watching here. You're watching me, whether on the live, on the replay. You are watching because you are in social media. And probably this is not the only social media that you are present. You probably is present in the other social media. And my question to you is, what is it that social media is doing for you today? If you are one person who have quit from work, you are part of that rising information that says the greatest global resignation of all time. Okay? If you are part of that, if you are part of history, you are one person who quit the job, quit the workforce, or maybe you are already thinking at this moment and now, maybe you know somebody who's thinking to quit. Chat like in the chat box, tag this person, circulate our link. Don't give us a secret. Let them know that we're having conversations like this here at Rise Up Creatives. You're one person. Now, oftentimes when we move, okay, from one season of our life to the next seasons of our life, we don't know what to do. Okay, so oftentimes we don't know how to work on resources, how to use our resources, and how to jumpstart. And so what we are doing here at Rising Info Live every Wednesdays, I'm going to come in and share with you the rising informations and help you how, not just for you to breathe in, breathe out every single day, but how you can use these informations to your advantage. Okay, so tonight we're going to be talking about one word, okay, which I considered like this is like something that I would say the best teacher, okay? And I can consider this as one word university, okay? Valuable word that each and every one of us, you and I, can learn. And when you learn this word, just one word, you will practically know how to navigate through life, and you would practically know what to do next. So let me know in the chat box, okay? If you are one person who wants to know this one word, okay, and one formula, okay? And if you are one person who's connecting, please do me a favor, tag someone. Let them join us tonight as we go on this conversation. If you are joining me for the first time, if we haven't met, if you're watching this on a replay, somebody tag you, somebody shared this link to you. I am Master Coach A. I'm a professional life and business coach. Okay, this is my third decade in the industry, but I'm a life coach for over 5 years right now. Okay. I am the creator of Life Coach Philippines. I'm the founder of Life Coach Philippines, where we train life coaches to be professionally doing what they need to do as a service provider. Okay, so the life coach certification program that we offer in Life Coach Philippines, the reason why I'm telling you this, because I'm gonna jump into that one word. Okay, Life Coach Philippines offer you a CPD accredited course, okay, and that is being handled by Coach A Professional Training and Development Services. We are, okay, my institute, my academy is accredited by the CPD group in UK, and so we're able to provide a CPD accredited courses, and we are doing that inside Life Coach Philippines. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because oftentimes when we move from one space to another, when we start doing something new in our life, we don't know where to go. So if you are one person, or you know someone who's moving into life, okay, if you are one person who's looking for a space where you can be nurtured, where you can be helped, okay, like imagine a cocoon. You're like a cocoon, like a caterpillar, and you're just gonna move out and do something. Okay, Life Coach Philippines offers that to you. I am the chairman and the CEO of Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines, and I believe we are the first ever coaching hub. We offer you a space where you can find refuge and where you can find an opportunity to thrive. Okay, while you are going through transitions, you need that space. Okay, so that you can harness your talent, your skills, and begin over again. That's life. Okay, that's Life Coach Philippines and Decaf Coffee Republic. And if you need our help, 0917586161, that is Coach Rizal. Now, here at Rise Up Creatives, we provide that creative cocoon for each and every one of you to worry less of the space that you are still navigating. How many of you here, you've been in the social media for quite some time, but you are not able to make use of the social media to your advantage? Probably you are like day in, day out, okay? You are posting, you are creating content, you are like going out there publishing, and you feel like no one is noticing your content. Okay, you're trying to use different platforms, okay, creative platforms, okay, a way to create your digital content, and you're not getting tractions. Okay, I'm not just talking about likes, comments. I'm talking about nobody's connecting with you, as hiring you, nobody is interested, or nobody seems to be paying attention to what you do. If that is you, okay, this conversation is for you tonight, because the reason why we're like jumping into the things that we do inside Rise Up Creatives is because we believe as an organization, you're going to be doing what you are called to do. If you are to coach, then coach. If you are an author, then write. If you are a therapist, then do your therapeutic procedure, okay, and strategy for your clients. Do what you need to do, okay? And the social media is a free resource, a free opportunity for us to let our clients know that we exist, okay? And as you probably is one, okay, of these people who's moving from the corporate world to the entrepreneurial world, and you just don't know what to do, and you're still finding your way how to just like grasp everything, okay, you don't have to focus on perfecting the way you're showing up in social media to start getting traction and start making use of the social media for our clients to know that we do exist and we can create and provide services and value for them. So I'm gonna dive in immediately. One word that you need to do. Okay, this one word that would teach you, guide you through in this journey. One word, and that's a three-letter word. You can type in the chat box right now. What is this three-letter word? Okay, one word that would align everything that you do. Okay, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, or probably you are one person jump starting in this space. Okay, so you want to create content, you want to create postings, you want to upload. Okay, when I say content, by the way, I'm not only talking about of images, I'm not talking only of words. I'm even talking this. This is a content. Okay, you can go FB live, you can do a live streaming, but you can also do some recording and upload it. So this is content. So what is that one word? This is a three-letter word. Put it in the chat box. Okay, Coach Lynn Garcia, I see you. Okay, you said you. Okay, Coach Glacy said act. Okay, so three-letter word that this is just like the greatest teacher. Okay, and to me, when you are reminded that this three-letter word is a teacher, a guide. Okay, and understanding that word in there, we will always be reminded of how we are showing up every single day. And this three-letter word is WHY. Why? That's the word. One word is why. Okay? Whatever it is that you are doing right now, or your season, like you are transitioning from corporate to being an entrepreneur, or probably you are an entrepreneur and you're scaling up, or probably you're an entrepreneur and you want to throw the towel, or you are a service provider and you want to level it up, and you doing the side hustle, you want to finally say, I want to own the space, I want to own my market, I want to really dive out and serve my niche, okay, and grow here, okay. That guide word is WHY. Why? Like, challenge your thoughts, challenge your intention, challenge the things that you do. Because when you're able to understand the word why, whatever gurus, there's a lot of people in the digital space that, show up and say, do this. You have to have this. And what's really unfortunate, there probably are good intention, okay? Well-meaning people, okay? The thing there is, if you don't know who you follow, you might probably following someone who have like an army of people doing things for them. And here in Rise Up Creatives, I'm showing up and telling you, no, there is no other person here except me. Except me. And yes, I have a partner, okay? So I have Coach Clint and Coach Orville doing the technical side. But everything in here, we don't have a big companies. We don't have an army beside us, around us. Same as we do things in Life Coach Philippines, we've got community managers, we've got volunteers, yes, we've got our MBAs, our apprentice in DCAP, we've got our directors. But the thing here is, we don't have an army of people that supports like a big operation. So it means what we do here, you can do. Now, the question here is, how do you use WHY? Okay. When a guru or a digital influencer tells you, write about this, do this, persuade like this, use this content, all right, follow this format, ask why. Why? All right. So, like, if you are like in the space and you are made to show your skin, okay, to show your booty, okay, to show your private parts, just to attract, just to get the likes, the comments, and get paid, why don't you just ask yourself why? Why would I do that? Okay, why would do that? It's not because everybody's doing it and you're gonna be, get paid. You gonna do it. You have to understand that whatever you do today probably will not move a needle. Okay, I would always say this: there are things that we do and don't move a needle yet. I've started going online and do streaming over 5 years ago. And when I started doing it, okay, I was doing, I think I was the first, okay, one of the first few people who would do face to face, and I'm also doing live. And many people would say that's very difficult, that's impossible to do, because it's either you record it and you show it. There's two different audience. I have a live audience on the show, on the floor, and then I have also live audience on the digital space. But I'm able to do that. Ain't perfect. You can watch my previous episodes, okay, like the earliest episodes, and ain't perfect. But the thing there is, I understand my why. I understand my why. I want to show up with vulnerability, and I want to empower entrepreneurs, okay, people who's moving from the corporate world to the business world, and say, we can do this. And my only thing is I'm advancing mental health. So I would always say, stay alive and live beautifully, because one of the greatest challenges of being an entrepreneur is our mental health. Okay. So here, that's just like end the stigma. But the thing here is, what's why? Okay, so when you are given a notch, okay, a hint, when you're given a formula, when you're given things, ask why. Why do I have to do it? Okay, why do I have to show up like this? Like, let it be your guiding force. Let it be your one word university. Okay, let it be your personal one word coach, 3-letter personal coach. Okay, just a word. Okay, keep your why. Now, I'm going to dive immediately to my one formula to creating your subject, or, that would say your headline. Now, why is it important that when you create, okay, you need to create that subject, okay? Because that subject do one thing, okay? Oftentimes, people read that headline. People, if it's a newspaper or a newsletter, or people read the subject. So, how many of you, I'm sure many of you don't create that headline, and you don't use that subject anymore. You just da 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 da, and put a caption to your creations, or to your photos, or to your images. But it's so important, okay, especially if you are starting to navigate the space and you're starting to introduce yourself as an authority, as the expert, as the guru, or someone to be followed. Okay, if you want to increase your followers, and if you want to, like, create that space, okay, for your followers. And I'm not even talking of hundreds and thousands. It can be like 10 people, okay, 5-10 people who's following you. But if you show up every single day responsibly for them, they will grow in number. So doesn't really matter how many. So don't tell me, coach, I still have a very, few followers. Doesn't matter. Okay, here's the thing. There's a formula for you to create that subject. And the formula is A, B, C. A is equal to B and C. So that's the formula. Okay, so one formula to create that subject to match, okay, to match your content, to match your caption, to match your creation, is A is equal to B and C. So what is A, okay, which is what is B, and what is C, okay? Whenever you create your subject, whenever you create your title, your header, okay, A is attraction. Okay, remember the why? Okay, so the why here is because whenever you create something and whenever you title something, okay, you intend to attract audience to what you offer, to your service, to your products. Okay, if you are a brick and mortar service, uh, you want somebody to be, these clients to be attracted to your space. So attraction is letter A. So whenever you create a title and a subject, make sure that you know that the purpose of the subject, the purpose of the headline is to attract. Remember, like, imagine when you are receiving your emails, like, you scan through that's the subject, right? And when the subject is attractional, okay, and what is attractional? Interesting, okay? if the subject is interesting and you are attracted to the title, to the subject, you open the email. That increases the email rate, the rate of opening the email, okay? Or we call it the open rate. Now, what is the B and the C? Okay, what is the B and the C? You can put your guess in there, okay? Now, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Your B, okay, is the benefit. The benefit. What is it for your client? Okay, that's why you see powerful headlines or captions or subject talks about how. Okay, they start with how do you get fit without exercising? Did you get that? How do you get fit? How do you slim down without cutting foods? These are familiar headlines formats that attracts a lot of people. Okay, because the B is the benefit. So what's the benefit for me? That I will trim down, I lose weight. Okay, but here's the last part, the C. You know what's the C? C is curiosity. So attraction is equal to benefits plus curiosity. So you will be curious how in the world I will be able, okay, I will be able to lose weight without exercising, or how I'm going to go slimmer without cutting on my food. Think about that. Okay? So imagine you understanding the why of your creation. Why do you create a post? Okay? And then you title that or put a subject in that, that you're very clear that the title or the subject will be an attraction to what you do. And it's going to be attractional if you give the benefits and you create curiosity. Okay, so like 3 secrets of having blank and blank. Okay, so oftentimes when you create that curiosity, okay, with the benefits, people will see through what you are presenting. Now, why the one word and the why formula? You are in the social space, in the digital space, okay? A social space can be digital and it can be face to face. And oftentimes we go to a social functions without being social. And exactly what you do in the social media. You come in a digital social platform, and you are not becoming, or you are not being social. You don't engage, you don't respond, and you don't give out something. If you want clients to be attracted to you, if you want to be attractional, you've got to be very interesting. And to be interesting is to provide value, okay, that benefits your audience and insight, creates and give them some curiosity to dive deeper to your content. You and I have gifts to share. We can teach our gifts. We can monetize our talents. We can impact our space. We can influence people. We can do a lot of things in a space that is so free, okay? But the only thing required is we do what it's called to do. Why are we here? Is to engage socially in a digital space. It might be digital, but hey, this is social space, so let's all be social. If you are struggling to get started and you don't know how to move the needles when you do your posting and you're not converting, we invite you to join us inside Rise Up Creatives. This is not just your typical content creator platform where you are provided with designs. We provide you not just the spiel, not just the guide points, but we give you also the why, and we also give you a structure so that you increase your followers, you increase the engagement. But really the big why here is for you to increase your business share creatively without pushing yourself, without threatening people, and without lowering your dignity. You heard it here first with Master Coach A here in Rise Up Creatives. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I'll see you again next Wednesday for another rising information in the digital space and understanding that we too can rise up and be creative even if we're not creative to begin with. Good night, everyone. This is Master Coach Is. I'll see you again next Wednesday. Have a great evening, everyone. Mwah.